I'm Kayla.
I'm Trinity.
And this is our podcast, and we're calling it the Out of Pocket Podcast. And this is our first episode.
Slay.
So we're really excited. We just were sitting around one day and decided that we wanted to start a podcast, and we're like, why not? So we sat down and figured out a name together and figured that we're going to start it.
Should we start with our shots?
Oh yeah, we wanted celebratory shots for our first episode. Our shot of the choice is Smirnoff Peach Lemonade.
Peach lemonade are the same.
Yes, we got it for a Christmas present.
Naturally. Good stocking stuffer.
Yeah. Oh no.
It's not going to be good,
I
but
don't think I can open
this.
So fun fact, I can't take shots, so this is gonna go great. And then to chase our shot down, our drink of the episode is gonna be a Buzz Bomb.
My flavor is the chocolate teas.
Oh, I have an espresso martini.
Ooh.
So I know I'm pretty excited about this one. I've never really had, I think, a full Buzz Ball before.
I've only tried them. I've tasted them. But I haven't tasted either of these. Can you open them for me?
Yes, I can. Yeah, I've never had a full one. And fun fact, they're 15%. So we're going to see how this goes.
I think I've only tried the blue and the red one. But yeah, I've never had a full one.
The blue and the red. Honestly, I think when I was dog sitting for
the green and the red.
Oh, green and red.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
I think I have actually tried that one before. And I was dog sitting my aunt, and she had it in her fridge. Oh no, that was kind of crazy. That's the first mistake. Is smelling
always.
It. So we wanted to cheers and celebrate our first episode. Cheers. Oh my gosh. Oh, I did not get a lot down. Well, we'll be sipping on these throughout the episode. But anyways, like I said earlier, my name's Kayla.
And I'm Trinity.
And we're cousins, but we also live together.
Roomies!
Yes. My throat is still burning from that.
Her sister, my cousin, actually bought the house, but we're just renting from her, so we all live together.
Yeah.
And DJ.
Yeah, my boyfriend moved in May.
Yeah.
So now we all have a little happy family going for, and me and my sister have a dog. His name's Bruno, which he might poke his head in a few times. We can't let him fully in this video because he's a Great Dane, and he will take up the entire camera.
Yeah.
But you might see him poke his head, and he stays with us on weekends or weekdays sometimes when my dad's out of town.
Sometimes a full week.
The house is small with 4 of us and a Great Dane, but we make it work, and it is a ton of fun. A little bit about myself. I'm just turned 25. I work for Dependable Scaffolding, which is my dad's scaffolding company, and I work pretty much doing whatever they need me to do that day. Sometimes I'll be out building scaffolding, I'll be in the office learning how to help my dad run it. Sometimes I run equipment out. It just depends.
I work in a mental health facility. I basically work in our crisis department, which I guess entails answering, the National Suicide Prevention line and going out into the community to, assess people and their mental health, essentially seeing if they need, higher treatment at the hospital, but that's the basics of it. We do a lot of kind of, coordination with long-term care and short-term care. So a little bit of everything.
She saves lives, pretty much.
Okay. They always do that whenever I come home from work. Did you save lives? I don't know. I don't think of it like that.
I do. Not all heroes wear capes.
Bro.
But, So that's a little bit about us. One of the main reasons we wanted to start this podcast is we're that typical big, crazy family who should probably make a TV show one day, but that's a little unrealistic, so we decided let's make a podcast and give you a glimpse into it just for funsies. Why not?
I might be hyping us up a little too much, but
well,
I mean, we always said it.
We've been wanting to do this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we tried it once. We tried a different tactic.
Didn't go too well. That's okay.
No,
we're gonna have another try.
Yeah, why not? So a little. Yeah, we should take another little hit. We're gonna cheers every time.
Well, I'm gonna finish mine.
I won't.
That's okay.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't like Smirnoff.
Yeah, that's not good. Usually, like, peach anything is typically good to me. And, like, pretty tolerable. Oh, I just got the chills. But, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Does the job, though. Makes you feel nice and warm inside.
We don't normally drink Smirnoff either.
No.
We like our rum. We like our Captain Morgan. So we're venturing out a little bit, and
yeah,
it's okay, I think I said this earlier. We want to try a little bit of having a different drink, maybe one that we don't normally have, try something new. Kind of want to have one every episode. Mm-hmm. We might not have the shots with us every time.
Yeah.
Probably not. But that one's just because it's special and it's our first one. Yeah. Speaking on that, a little bit of what we want to do with this podcast. We want to make it just like a fun, enjoyable way or means of entertainment for anyone who would like to watch. Mm-hmm. Of all ages. We're going to try and post this on little clips on TikToks, the full videos on YouTube, and even probably stream some on Spotify. So if you don't really like, watching the whole videos and you just want to listen.
To drive to work or something.
Yeah, just people shooting the breeze, having fun, That's what we're trying to accomplish. We won't, every episode we do, we're going to want to try and do something different. Mm-hmm. We don't want to just sit and talk. We want to kind of do some fun, interactive stuff. So we'll have, like, games one time. We'll have, like, a theme day. We'll even take you on trips. Like, in August, we have a trip planned to go to Portugal. So we want to kind of maybe almost create, like, a blog or, like, an episode while we're in Portugal.
Yeah.
Just to show you guys that. Just to take you along, because why not? I think it'll be fun and entertaining. Yeah.
Especially because we're going with the two people we already mentioned, our other two roommates. So, and actually someone else.
Yes. Fun fact, you might see her at some point.
I'm sure. Because she's just like an honorary family member.
Yeah.
At this point. But she'll be there too, and so it'll be a lot of us, and it's always fun.
Yeah, it's pretty chaotic. We'll see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we like to have fun. We know how to have a good time.
Yeah.
And we like to just make memories, That's what all this is about. So, and just to keep it real, just two young 20-year-olds who just want to have some fun outside of their real jobs. I guess,
Real world
Maybe
jobs.
Hopefully this could be a real job one day for us. But until then, this is just a fun outlet for us to do something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Are we trying to refrain from cursing?
We're an out-of-pocket podcast.
Yeah.
We have some drinks. We might slip up and have a few. We'll see where it takes us.
Okay.
We're gonna try and keep it as PG as we can for all of our listeners, but no promises. Okay, what else shall we talk about? Should we talk a little bit about Kenzie, since who we live with? So our other roommate, my sister, fun fact, because you might see her on here, we're going to probably have her do a little bit of behind the scenes stuff and helping us out set up and come up with fun ideas to do. But
some of the games will involve like just having a third person, so we don't. I mean, like, just examples, like, if we were doing, like, a game about questions, we don't want to know the questions. So she's going to kind of help us out with that a little bit.
We want our actual reaction to them and, like, actual answers. So she'll be around for that. She might not be on camera much, but you might hear her in the background. But she also works for Dependable Scaffolding with us. She does a lot of the office work, so that's a little bit about her. She's around the same age as us, in her 20s.
Yeah.
Also,
well, she's a little
older.
Old.
Yeah. Oh, she would tell you she's in her mid-20s.
She's in her late 20s. We all know
it. Yeah. I don't want to go into too much because I'm not far behind her. So if she wants to knock that bar down for mid-20s, I'm not going to complain. But
she's in denial.
Denial is a river
in Egypt. Your husband is gay.
So we will probably quote random TikToks throughout this as well because we do have that typical brain rot and love to
we're chronically online, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, everyone is nowadays. I feel as though. But, oh man, Trinity, I'm so afraid.
What? Oh, yeah, good luck. This is definitely better.
Oh, okay.
If you want to try it, you can. I mean, when you're done, but you just gotta get the bad stuff down. No? You don't want to... Oh, I felt that.
I sip my shots, man. I can't. Okay, that was the least... Oh, that was the least worst one. Got you right to my face. But...
with every drink, we should try, like, a new one that we've never had before.
Yeah.
You know, instead of, like, our typical stuff. I mean, of course, we'll have our familiars. But, is it good?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to try mine?
I think I've had that one before, but try that. So, we're big espresso martini stands.
Oh, my God.
So, that is phenomenal for me. I've had espresso martini flavored things.
That's actually really good.
And that is phenomenal.
Yeah.
If you need a buzzball and you like espresso martinis, that tastes just like an espresso martini.
That's really good,
Just missing the coffee beans.
Yeah, that's literally it.
The 3 beans. You always have to have the 3 beans.
You gotta have the 3 beans. It's not an espresso martini without the 3 beans.
And there is a meaning for them.
There are people in the world...
That's escaping my mind. That's what it means.
Wait, there's a meaning?
Yeah, apparently there's like 3 beans for... They each like mean something like health or like to the future or... I don't know, my dad told me one time. I'll have to find it later.
That's crazy.
And maybe bring it up next episode. But yeah, there's like a meaning. That's why you need to have like 3 beans.
Oh. Well, there are people in the world who have never had espresso martinis. And a handful of them are my coworkers. And I feel like it's illegal if you haven't, if you're 21.
It should be illegal. That should be
it's
everyone's
illegal
first
if you
drink.
haven't, yeah.
So sorry guys if I just... You heard me swallowing into the mic right there. I forgot to move it. So, I will try and be better. But yeah, we're going to have, we want, you know, you guys to like and follow and comment and all that. And put down drink suggestions or episode suggestions or like games if you'd like to see us do things. You know, we'll take everything into consideration and try them. You know, if you have new drinks or even drinks that, you know how people, like, are so creative and they just make drinks.
Yeah.
And it sounds like the worst concoction ever.
Yeah. Especially
Throw
like
those down there.
Yeah,
we'll try them, you know? Like,
I mean, like, I hate pickles, but you know what? I'll try a pickle shot or whatever the
pickleback shots aren't bad. Come on.
No.
Now, you have to have them made right. I've had some pretty bad pickleback shots, and I love pickles, and they just turn you away.
What is it? Is it just like pickle juice and
vodka? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But I've had some where maybe people prefer it.
Mm-hmm.
It's separate. And so you take like a hit of the juice and then a hit of straight vodka.
Ooh.
And that for me is no bueno.
That's nasty.
I do not do well with those. There has to be something else just in it. I don't know though. I'd have to look it up. Maybe it is just. So I went to college all 4 years, and you'd think in those 4 years I would have learned how to take a shot. I have never learned how to take a shot. People have tried to tell me, to teach me.
It's not for everyone. It's not for me.
I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I wish I could, because you can get drunk so easy. Now, a shot I'll take down, Jello shots.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see them on one of these episodes.
Sure.
We'll do a fun episode with a game, and we have to take multiple.
Or even, like, the pudding shots that Emily makes. Emily is one of our cousins.
You'll probably hear mentioned. We have multiple cousins.
There's
a big family running around, all around, you know.
Yeah, there's too many of us, actually.
Yeah. But that's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
You know, we have a good time.
I believe in you. Just take the rest down. Oh. Took the rest. Nice. You did great. Oh.
That one got stuck.
No, people try to, like, coach you through taking shots, and it just doesn't make sense. They're like, you just gotta open your throat, and no.
If I knew how to open my throat, I would.
Yeah.
That's what she said. Oh, no. That's our dog that you hear in the background. You heard me knock. That's on me. It's okay, Bruno. It was just me.
He's got a big, scary bark, but he's actually a little old man that won't hurt a fly.
Now he's a lover.
Yeah.
He'll try and hurt a fly. You'll never catch him.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun to watch.
That is fun when he does that.
But no, he's that typical Great Dane. He just wants to lay on your lap. Has no idea how big he is.
Thinks he's a lap dog.
Oh, speaking of Bruno, you want to say a little bit about Charlie?
Oh, so I've got a family dog. I mean, obviously I don't live at home anymore. But his name is Charlie, and he's a little turd. But he's cute, and
he's a little smelly.
I love him. We always say he's smelly. He's a Bernese Mountain Dog. So
he loves to take long strolls in the woods.
Stubborn as hell. We have an invisible fence thing, and so they wear like the shock collars. Well, the collar, its battery was like broken, or like I don't know, just wasn't working. He found that out and decided to take strolls in the woods, because we have woods back there. Naturally, he always came back, but of course he'd like to make us sweat a little bit. And I was over the house with Kenzie actually one day, and let him out, and I was calling his name, not seeing him. So I knew this was happening, went for a stroll, and like he was making me nervous because we went pretty far back and I wasn't hearing anything, seeing anything, and he just strolled up behind me like, hey guys, hey, just taking a stroll. But he's, as a lot of, and most Bernese Mountain Dogs are, stubborn, very much so. But
he's cute.
I guess.
He's that dog that your dad always said, no dogs, and now they're little best friends.
Now they're besties, yeah.
Her dad feeds him food from his fork.
Yes, of course.
I think he surpassed all of you guys on his favorite list.
For sure.
Just to give you a fun little inkling about her dad, my uncle. We call him our least favorite uncle because we're the least favorite nieces. And today, he put me and Trinity and Kenzie and all of our other cousins in a group chat, and he created a wheel, and he spun that wheel, and it had all of our names on it, and whoever it landed on was the least favorite niece or nephew of the day. So, he said that will probably be a weekly occurrence, and they'll probably remind us every week that someone else is now the least favorite, because there's too many of us for it to be one
Yeah.
person anymore.
Yeah.
But he will be our hashtag least favorite uncle for probably ever.
Yeah, that's just the relationship. You know how it
Yes.
is.
We're a big sarcastic family.
Yeah.
So we love joking around and
We take nothing seriously.
no, not a thing. You'll probably hear us joke around a ton on this and make ourselves laugh because we think we're hilarious.
Yeah, of course. No.
I mean, we kind of are pretty funny.
I feel like we are.
Yeah. But to each their own. Not everyone has the same humor. But getting back on track a little bit, we probably have a little bit of, like, ADHD.
Probably.
So we might jump around quite a bit when we're telling stories or just from topic to topic because...
I mean, and it's kind of like the vibe we want, too.
Yeah.
You know, we just want to be able to tell stories, say whatever.
We want this to be like you're sitting around with us, just like, shooting the breeze and hanging out and, you know.
Shooting the shit.
Yeah. Schmidt. Anyways, well, maybe we'll have a new girl day one time.
Yeah.
And,
our dads do the same thing. Like, our dads specifically do the same thing where they reference movies, shows, or anything.
Yes.
And, of course, some things we do understand, some things we just don't catch. Some things they say that we do catch or, you know, we understand, but sometimes it's just like, I don't know what you're saying.
We say they have their own language.
Yeah.
Because a lot of their references we don't understand, which in turn, they probably don't understand our references anymore.
Because, I mean, we've also picked that up from them because we do the exact same thing.
Yeah, they do a lot of, like, the older classic, like, movies, and not, like, classic movies, but
just the older stuff.
Yeah, that I haven't seen, and I don't think you've seen a lot. They've showed us some, so we understand some, but they are those typical dads that have the most random information just locked in the brain. Like,
I don't get it.
I don't understand. I'll never get it. It takes me multiple times to remember something.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know how dads are always like, oh, I know everything. I'm always right. And so that was drilled into my brain. So now when I ask him just a random question, and he's like, I don't know, look it up on Google. I'm like, I thought you were the know-it-all. Hello?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I asked you.
Yeah, like, I don't even question things anymore. Like, what they tell me, it goes. If they're telling me something completely wrong and they know it's completely wrong, I would have no idea.
Yeah.
None.
I would just blindly believe it.
Yeah, like, my dad today, I was driving him, or yesterday, I had to drive him to the airport, and he had to ride in my backseat because we also had my grandpa in the car. And I have a Kia, oh my gosh, a Kia Forte, and it's been giving me a lot of problems lately. I named him Leonardo after Leonardo DiCaprio, because he's one of my first cars that I've actually, like, gotten on my own, and it's not a used, beaten up car, so I was like, oh, he's kind of fancy. No. He's taken a lot of hits, and he's a little trashy right now, and so his nickname's Leo, so I had to take Leo in, so...
For when he's trashy, his name is Leo.
Yeah, if he ever gets fully fixed again, which... I'm just a girl. I'm just a broke lady. Anyways, it's gonna be a long while before he gets fixed fully.
Yeah.
Because I refuse to let Kia take any more of my money.
Yeah.
So I had to drive him to the airport, and he was in the back seat, and I have never put new tires on this car, and I don't know if the tires were good when I got them. I just never questioned it. So my dad was riding in the back seat, and we were taking an on-ramp, and I wasn't going fast. I wasn't need for speed or anything. I just took it at a normal speed with my grandfather in the car. I was not going to, speed race for this thing, and feel it jerking a little bit. And my dad said, how old are your tires? I said, I don't know. I don't know. He said, you need to get that checked out. And I said, I don't want to.
Mind you, we live in Ohio, so naturally we get snow. And her car, like, can't make it out of the driveway when it's snowed. Like, her tires, we have been new that they're bad, that they needed replaced. But of course, that never happened.
I just don't want to. I told him, buckle up, you're fine, we made it, it's okay. So then, one of my dad's really good friends from high school, Chris, owns a repair shop. So I had to take it in for an oil change, and my dad called before I got there and ratted me out and asked Chris to look at the tires. So he told me he was going to look at the tires this morning, and he gave me a call a little bit after looking at them and said, yeah, these tires are horrific. And I was like, oh, my dad was right. Like, they just know so many things for no reason.
Yeah. I mean, like, when the car I had before, I have a Hyundai now, but the car I had before was a Honda, and she was old. She was our Nana's, like, car when she was still had, our parents were still young and was still driving them around. So she was old, but she's a Honda. And so, like, she lasted a while. She was good.
They're reliable.
They are, yeah.
Unlike Kias.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. But she was a good car. She did great. Of course, she ran her course. She was like 200,000 miles and was old. But just naturally, the gas wasn't gassing, and I wasn't getting up the hill, and I smelled smoke, and my steering wheel wasn't turning. And luckily, my dad was in the car with me, so I had no idea what was happening. He opened it. He's like, oh, yeah, this, and this, and this. I'm like, hello? Are you a mechanic? But that was rough. I had to up and get a new car that day, which I was not prepared for.
No, I remember that. That was a tough time. Great car now. Cute car. Love her.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a name for your car?
I don't think I ever decided on a name.
Oh my gosh.
Because, like, she looks like, I know we're trying to keep it PG, but she looks like a bitch, Like, just a white bitch.
Not like a Karen bitch?
No.
Okay.
So, like, I feel like a Jessica fits her, like Jessica.
Yeah.
But one of my really good friends' name is Jessica, so I feel like that would be a little weird. Or,
no.
Like, Brittany even fit, but, like, I don't like it. No. I want something that is, like, a long name that you can, like, have a nickname. You know how Leonardo and Leo?
Yeah, and Leo.
And, of course, I'm getting, like, female vibes from it.
Yeah, but, like, and then, like, but the long names, like, I like Veronica. Open the door.
Oh. Oh, my. Oh. Got me flustered on that one. What key? Like, Veronica.
Ronnie.
Yeah. I like that. Okay, you're onto something.
If you need a name for your car, hit me up. Yeah. I'm good at that.
She charges $50 an hour.
Yeah, I'm not cheap.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I love naming cars. And my sister's car's name is Tom. She has a Chevy Cruze. Tom Cruise. Of
course.
Yeah, he's a kind of just like the actor. He's old, reliable.
Yeah.
He's older. He's older. He looks phenomenal.
He does.
He kills every role he does.
Of course. And he, like, does everything.
Yeah. Like,
he did the training with the cast. Like, he trained the cast of Top Gun Maverick. Or at least, like, aided in it, I think, in some way. But, like, he wouldn't let any of them get away with it. He's like, if you're doing this movie, you're doing, like, the actual training.
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does all his stunts, no?
Yeah, he does.
That's awesome.
You seen that video where he's, like, driving a motorcycle off the cliff and, like, parachutes off of it? Bro, he did that for one of his movies. He drove a motorcycle
Mission Impossible.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, I never actually saw those movies.
I didn't either.
But my car before It was a Honda CRV, and it was like maroon. And her name was Meredith because she looked like an old hag.
Yeah, and she had World's Best Nana on the back
for a long
time.
Well, like, me and my best friends from high school, we all named our cars after the Office characters. So mine was Meredith. I think Maggie's was Oscar.
Okay.
And then Riley's might have been like Andy or something.
I love that.
I don't know, but
that's funny though.
Of course, it's changed by now because we all have different cars. But
yeah, that's a great idea though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's fun. I never knew that actually.
Well, we kind of have like a thing going on where I love naming like inanimate objects just for fun.
It is fun.
You know, like you have like a rubber duck just randomly from somewhere, and you're like, oh yeah, his name is Kevin or something like that.
I have a swinging duck in my car, and I named him Pablo.
Yeah, like
after Pablo Escobar. Because he just gives me like pimp vibes. He's just a duck that swings. He used to have glasses. They got knocked off. So
yeah, that was disappointing.
Yeah, I think he had a straw hat. He still has a straw hat.
Okay.
He had something else too. I had 2 swinging ducks at one point.
Did he have a chain?
Yes, he still has a chain.
Okay.
I had the great idea to hang both of my swinging ducks up. Well, they're both kind of ceramic, and they took a beating to one another when I would hit bumps and turn.
Hit each other up.
Or curb, you know.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about it.
I'm just a girl.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah, so I had to separate them, and now they are without some of their accessories. I have them all if I want to hot glue them one day, but it just seems like a lot of work.
Yeah. But we got a fish at some point. Not recently. We don't have one now. Yes, R.I.P.
May he rest in peace.
Where I was getting at with the naming things, we tend to name things off of, like, famous people, celebrities, so like
almost
Tom Cruise, Leonardo DiCaprio. We named our first and actually I think it was our last fish.
Sadly, I still have everything. I have the rocks, the tank.
Who's to say we won't get another one?
We might have to get one.
We might.
We just
didn't clean the tank. About this. Yeah, no, we did a pretty bad job at taking care of it.
Yeah.
We named him Clint after Clint Eastwood.
I got a fish at college one time and named him George.
Yeah.
From George Washington.
We even thought about like getting fish often and naming them after all the presidents.
We did do that.
I don't know if we didn't actually do it.
No.
Did Clint Eastwood. But
one could say he was a president.
Clint. What?
He had the pull for it.
Okay. Well, he's old enough to be a president, apparently.
I would have voted for him.
Yeah. Anything, please.
Yeah.
But he... I don't remember what
lived
I was
a long, nice life.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. When he died...
Oh, no.
I don't think I have it saved anymore, but we held a funeral service.
As we should.
Of course, for Clint.
Yeah.
And Kayla.
Oh no. I did my best.
Kayla had like the
net, the strainer that you pick them out and stuff.
Yeah. She had the net, had his dead corpse in there. And I was playing, I don't remember which song, just a song. Like
the horns, like for
funerals. Yeah. I was playing the horns for funerals off my phone.
Yeah.
And I had a eulogy written.
Naturally.
Of course.
We had that girl going to Portugal with us. Her name's Taylor. She was there for it. She was
a witness. Gosh, I forgot about that.
And Kenzie, the 4 of us, helped.
I think, was Anna there?
Oh, I think you're right. I think she was another cousin. Who you'll probably see or hear more of.
But I was playing the horns, reading the eulogy. It was beautiful. I don't think I have it saved anymore, but I finished, and we were putting him in the toilet, gonna flush him down the toilet. And Miss Kayla over here flung the net, and his dead body fell on the rim of the toilet. So his dead body was just on the rim of the toilet, just sitting there. And we started screaming, of course, because it was traumatic. Hello. It was Clint. Like, we grew a bond. So his dead body was just chilling there, and she just kind of flicked him off the toilet bowl, and his guts were just everywhere.
It was not my finest moment.
Yeah, it was pretty traumatic.
I didn't think it through, but
That's probably why we haven't had a fish since.
Yeah, I thought if I just flipped the net, he'd fall out. Didn't happen.
You did not.
No,
that's what happened, because you, flipped it, but he got stuck, so she
I
started
tried to shake it, because I didn't want to touch
Finding
him.
Nemo.
Why are you sleeping?
That was exactly it.
Yeah, so, call me Darla.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to touch him. I love fishing, but I refuse to touch the fishes. It freaks me out. I don't like how they feel.
I have to use a glove.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I didn't have a glove.
They're slippery.
I didn't have a glove in there. It was a funeral. We needed to keep it classy.
Of course.
And nice. It turned very unclassy very, very fast.
It was, yeah.
And the logical thing for me to do in that moment was, let me just give it a little shaky shake. And then he went not into the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
And my other logical thing, instead of grabbing the tissues or toilet paper that were right next to me and grabbing his body ever so delicately and putting it in the toilet, I took the net and tried to scrape him off
his dead body
the toilet seat, and then he got all over the toilet seat. And yeah, we have had an empty fish tank ever since.
It's in storage. It might not ever come out, honestly.
I think we should do it.
Okay, but we have to stick to the celebrity names.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that.
What would you name the next one?
Okay, so we've had a couple guys here. We need to do maybe Betty White.
R.I.P.
Betty.
But we need
to see how the fish looks, though.
Yeah, because something might speak to us.
Yeah, like right when we see her, like
if it looks like,
Jennifer Lopez.
Or like
Cardi B.
Or
we could always name him after my future husband.
Wait, which one? Oh, wait. I think I know.
The one that is our spirit animal.
White-haired king.
Oh, yeah, could be.
Wait, who's
I was thinking our spirit animal, the man that we, on a whim, got tattoos for.
Oh my god.
That man would be Pitbull.
Yes, it would.
Pitbull, if you ever see this is me shooting my shot. I love him. We saw you in Blossom this summer. It was amazing. It was life-changing.
We saw him.
Yes.
We went with a group of people, but unfortunately, I'm pretty sure we were the only ones that
remember. And or saw. Yes. Yeah. A long day of pre-gaming and fireball shots, and yeah. Some people were put in handcuffs. Some people disappeared into an Uber and took a 45-minute Uber ride to a Panini's.
Oh,
yes.
My gosh.
It was an event. Some people threw some corn dogs.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, someone threw a corn dog.
Someone fell asleep. Actually, the same person that threw a corn dog fell asleep in a folding chair during the concert. Yeah.
Like, during the opener.
Yeah.
Opener was T-Pain.
Yeah, awesome. Amazing.
It went hard.
Yes. We had, 3 people that I know for sure didn't make it to Pitbull.
Yeah, no.
2 of them was my boyfriend and father, who were sitting with me, actually sitting with us, and they disappeared early on, and we just were not going to miss that opportunity to see him, and we lost them.
They're grown.
They are grown.
They found their way back.
One was in handcuffs and one was in the Uber. I'll let you decide who you think was in each. Maybe one day down the road we can have that story.
Yeah, we could talk about that.
Maybe if we have them on the podcast, we could have them explain
what they remember and what we know for a fact happened.
Yes.
But yeah, we have matching pimple tattoos.
We do on our arms.
Yeah.
They're sunglasses, and it says Mr. 305 under it. We got it last year, around right after New Year's, in Vegas, believe it or not.
I feel like that's not hard to believe.
Yeah,
that it was done in Vegas.
Yeah, it was a very, very, the tattoo artist looked like we had 3 heads.
Yeah.
And while we got the tattoos, we were one of the only ones in the studio, so he let us take over aux, and naturally Pitbull was playing while our tattoos were,
of course,
we were getting our tattoos.
He didn't recognize almost any of the songs.
No.
And that was crazy. Well, it makes sense for who it was.
Yeah.
I didn't really think that was his kind of music. But, I mean, it's crazy that there's people out there who don't know all of Pitbull's songs.
I just thought I thought it was a universal thing that everyone knows Pitbull, and Pitbull, one day we could get you on this podcast.
Hey girl.
Amazing. Send in a little clip, we love you.
We can FaceTime.
Yeah, we can be besties. We can get married.
Yep.
Sorry,
DJ.
He knows it though. He knows it.
Yeah.
We have our list of celebrity crushes that we would understand each other just being like, they came into the wedding and said, I object.
Sorry.
Gotta
go.
Some of mine aren't actually real people. Fun fact.
Yeah.
That sounds bad. They're anime characters.
Yeah.
Not inanimate objects or animals. It is.
We're not furries.
No. If you're a furry, it's fine.
Yeah. It's okay. It's just not my cup of tea.
No. I like,
but express yourself.
Anime characters.
Yeah.
So some of them are on my list, which I think is better, honestly.
I feel like because...
Or book characters. They're not real people.
Book characters.
Rice
Oh my god.
Rice ball. Rice.
She is currently reading Avatar or A Court of Thorns and Roses series for the first time. Mackenzie and I have already read it. I read all 5 books. Kenzie only read the first 3.
I'm on the 3rd.
She's on the 3rd right now. So,
and if Rice ran into that chapel or wherever I get married and said, I object, or started talking to me in my head,
I'd support that.
Quick, right away. Goodbye.
Yep. Yeah.
Him, and Levi Ackerman.
Oh, of course.
Our Lord and Savior, Gojo.
Naturally.
Jinchi now, which is the same voice as Gojo, but different character.
Dazai.
Oh, please, Chuya. So obviously we like anime and we watch anime a lot. We'll probably have an anime day
and get more into it then.
Which we're pretty passionate about, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Listen, we're clearly passionate about the male characters in there.
Yes.
However, we are passionate about a plot, specifically Attack on Titan. I will defend that show till the day I die.
Please. But it is possibly the greatest piece of work ever written, ever created. Better than even actual TV shows, I would say.
I stand by it.
It is a masterpiece.
Someone out there is saying, like, you're crazy and it was trash.
Fine.
You're
wrong.
Trash. Yeah. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Like, you're simply just not right.
It is just... I was one of the biggest anime haters for the longest time until I was shown Attack on Titan.
It was Mackenzie that did it.
It was
to
Mackenzie.
Because I too was an anime hater. I wouldn't say like hater, but I was like kind of against it. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch anime. Like, I'm not into it. I think it's stupid. Like, I don't want to watch it.
I was the biggest hater because my ex loved it. So naturally, out of being petty and spite, I said, I bet you it's the worst thing ever. So, Kenzie dragged me out of that, and now I dragged my current boyfriend into it.
Oh, yeah.
We made him, because he was the biggest anime hater as
He's
well.
the same.
Because all of his friends from back home, fun fact, my boyfriend's from California. We met in college in Pennsylvania. We both went there because we played sports. So all his friends live back in California, and they all love, well, majority of them all watch and love anime.
Yeah.
So he had that side and was like, I'll never watch that. And we sat him down and watched Attack on Titan. And he finished it with probably under a month, which is crazy because
we tried to get him to like wait to watch it until he was like home on the week, because he'd like come over here on the weekends.
Yeah.
We tried to get him to like wait to watch any of it until he was here on the weekends. It did not work.
No,
respectfully so, because I wouldn't wait.
No,
either.
he flew through it, which is impressive because, like she said, he was only here on weekends because he was still in college. So he was balancing schoolwork, baseball,
and then working or doing something.
He was doing something. Oh, he was kind of working. He worked their sporting events.
Yeah.
So that, and then coming here on weekends and finished it in probably under a month.
Yeah.
So.
But, I mean, it's so easy.
It really is. The only reason I didn't binge it within that fast is because Mackenzie and Trinity had watched it before me, so they were rewatching it with me, and they would not let me watch a single episode of anything. And if I was going on TikTok, if I saw anything remotely Attack on Titan related, I had to switch. They would not send me anything, nothing.
These people will come out of nowhere with spoilers on TikTok.
I would have been so upset if a lot of that got spoiled for me. You know, there's some that you can. Honestly, actually, there's really not a lot you could predict in that show.
No.
I just will say there was one thing that I got right, and it was who the female was. I won't say anything more, just in case people watch.
Who the female Titan was.
Yeah. But, it was pretty obvious. I mean, it looked exactly like
it was
her.
obvious to me, too.
But
I guessed who the armored was.
I do kick myself a little bit looking back at that, because it truly is kind of obvious when you think about it. But I was just so wrapped up in everything that I was just so
lost. I was kicking myself too, because I'm trying to like not say too much, but Mackenzie was like, if you can figure out who the armored is, like you could probably easily guess who the whatever Colossal Titan is.
Yeah.
And I didn't catch on to it.
I mean, how could you? That show's a masterpiece. So when you think one thing comes around and you're going to try and guess that, they throw like 2, 3, 4 other things at you. So you in turn
questions.
You forget about that original thought and you just don't think about it. There's so much happening. It is just written so amazingly. Yeah. Like, it's just peak fiction.
It's a beautiful piece of work.
It's so good.
Yeah.
If I ever get amnesia or anything,
give it to me now.
I'm watching that thing right away again.
Yeah.
First thing I'm doing, putting Attack on Titan.
Yep. It was it was all of our first animes, because it was Mackenzie's first, because Tessa showed it to her.
Oh, yes.
That was her first anime too.
Those are our childhood neighbors. Yeah. Our troopers, because Attack on Titan started in 2013.
Yeah.
And they started it around like when it was first starting.
A long time ago.
Kept watching it, waiting for episodes to be released and all that without reading the manga and nothing, so they didn't have anything spoiled. Which, nothing against if you want to read the manga and everything. I don't. Yeah. I'd rather just watch it once it gets on.
Just because, like, that's not the kind of stuff I'm into as far as reading.
Yes,
like,
me too.
Even the fantasy books, we briefly mentioned Akatar. That was, I'm pretty positive, my first, like, fantasy book series and book regardless that I read. Just because it's not really my type. But,
yeah, that's fair.
But it was good. I do recommend.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. If you guys need book suggestions,
don't hit me up, because
if you want fantasy, romance ones, you let us know. Because I got a couple now. Like,
I don't.
Well, they're all ones Kenzie shared with me and stuff.
I'm in the middle of the Throne of Glass series. Kind of in the middle. I'm on the second book. Not really in the middle, but I'm on the second book.
Yeah, Trinity over here was going through it last night. We were watching, or we weren't watching, we were reading a few chapters. We were just chilling. We had, the scene set. We were on our couches. We Googled a fireplace and rain sounds. So we were just chugging away, and she got to a part that she knew was coming, but I
knew it was gonna happen.
Still affected you.
Stung.
Yeah, and
I know it's only gonna get worse from here.
And a death threat was sent to Mackenzie because she is also out of town. So she received a text that was not the nicest because Mackenzie. This all ties back to Mackenzie, I'm noticing.
Yeah, she's the problem.
She recommends everything to us, and we go into it. We develop these attachments to characters, and then they just rip our hearts out.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Which, listen, I'll give her credit. The stuff she suggests, Attack on Titan, ACOTAR.
It's amazing.
I mean, like, just amazing pieces of fiction. But
my mental health
significantly decreases when watching and or reading her recommendations. I mean, regardless what recommendation it is, no matter what it is, there's been more beyond Attack on Titan, ACOTAR, but
yeah, they are. I will give her some credit. They are pretty good.
They are good.
But yeah, I mean, at what cost? Honestly.
Yeah.
At what cost?
Because, like, when you feel, and I don't know if this is, like, just me, but, like, you get so deep into the story, and this is especially with books, I think, and this is how I was with ACOTAR, is, like, I was so enveloped in the story and the characters.
Good book word.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That I was, like, I'm thinking about this every single day. Every minute. And I cannot do that.
You know what I think about? Rice Hand. And
every single second of the day.
Yes, like, so literally that happened to me today. I was at CrossFit, our workout place that we go to. And it was a longer workout. It was 20 minutes long. And you know what got me through it? Thinking of Rice Hand and Feyre.
Kayla, she hasn't even finished the books yet. And I don't think, when you said something about it, I think you were reading the second one, or like beginning of the second one, I don't know. But she said the song Lovely by Billie Eilish and
broke my own heart.
Khalid. I was like, oh my gosh, this reminds me of
a very important part that I had not gotten to yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So chapter 54 and 55. No, 50. Yeah, no, 54 and 55.
Yeah, so you were just like at the beginning of the second book.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that to me, and I listened to it, and I wanted to knock you out because that hurt so. It just brought everything back. I haven't read those books. I finished all the books, like, by April of last year. So it's been a hot minute since I've even thought about them. And then she brought that up, and like, the whole world of hurt just came right back.
Yeah, I've dug up a lot of memories for Mackenzie and Trinity because, like she said, they read the books so long ago, and they got into their reading era, like, last year and everything. And I was not even, like, way before that. And I was just not in my reading era right away. And then so it took me a little longer to get there, and...
It's okay, Ms. Gurr.
We'll edit it out.
Yeah.
And then I got there way later, so now they're giving me, like, book suggestions that you guys have read, and it's bringing up emotions that you guys didn't know you had. If you have read the second book of ACOTAR, what is it? A Court of
Mist and Fury.
and you love Rysand and Feyre, go listen to that song and just think about them. Rysand in particular, because you've read that chapter 54 and 55, and just take what he says during
heart.
Specifically chapter 54. It's 54, not really 55.
Can't remember that.
Yeah, it's his whole monologue.
Yeah.
You take that into consideration while you listen to that song, and there could be some tears.
Yeah.
Kenzie did threaten me when I first told her when we were on our way to CrossFit and said, "How dare you?"
Yeah.
She said, "If you're not careful, I'll cry."
Yeah. I mean, as she should. Because I didn't even think about it either, because I liked that song, you know, when it first came out and whatever, which
great song.
I think was a while ago.
Great song.
It is.
Yeah.
And of course I haven't listened to it in years, and then she said that, and I, like, couldn't really remember too much of it, so I listened to it again, and son of a bitch, it was, like, brought up all these memories.
Yeah.
And emotions about this freaking book series.
Yeah, a lot of songs since I've started reading just make me think of them. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is them again. It's them to the core. Like, I love them.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Throne of Glass is a little different in the sense that it's more focused on the plot. Mm-hmm. Rather than, like, the relationships, which is different and I actually kind of like.
Yeah.
Especially because the main character is a baddie, and I just love when she goes unhinged.
Yes, we love that. I remember Kenzie saying it's a little tougher, like Throne of Glass at times and stuff. It's a long series.
The beginning is rough. The first book, I was okay getting through. The second book, I've been dragging. I've finally gotten, of course, it's towards the end, in, like, typical Sarah J. Maas fashion.
She loves that.
I'm towards the end, so, like, stuff is happening, and I'm gonna finish it easy.
Yeah.
And Kenzie said the books just get better from here, so
I think she liked 3 and 4.
Yeah.
I thought is what she said.
Well, I'm supposed to read a prequel.
We'll see.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because, like, what happens is I know it's going to be sad, and I know I'd like to read it, but, like, depending on how the second book ends, you might just go straight into the third.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to jump back into something we said earlier about, when I was, like, mentioning, like, Pitbull and stuff, and we had our, like, celebrity crushes and stuff. If you had to pick, I'm going to put you on the spot, a top 5 that you can think of. You can do male,
of, like,
female.
Who I'd marry?
Just your celebrity
or just, like, very,
crush,
like, beautiful,
passive,
attractive.
Just your top, like who, like, if you, we could even, I mean, if, just meeting them, dead or alive, top 5.
That would be a lot different.
Or do you want to do just who,
like, very
on your pass
attractive?
list, your pass list.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't put them in order because
That's fine.
I don't know.
Just give me, like, the top 5. Yeah.
Of course, Glenn Powell is on there. Naturally. Pedro Pascal, of course.
He has me barking.
Yes. Fortunately, unfortunately, I don't know, you decide, seem as though I gravitate towards, older men. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say, wow, this is hard. I mean, because of that edit I showed you guys recently, like, Henry Cavill is kind of making his way up there.
No, he's very underrated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think
but I know there's people that I'm missing that I just can't think about.
That's okay. I think you're at 4? You're at 3?
I think I'm at, like, 3.
3. Okay, 2 more.
I don't know. I'm kind of trying to think of the different, like, shows I've watched. Mm-hmm. I don't even know who this man is.
Oh.
He's in a show that I'm watching right now.
Okay.
Lioness.
Oh, I've never heard of him.
and he plays like the husband in it. I mean, like, I don't know what it is, but I would put him on my list.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You'll have to show me a picture later.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Because again, he's an older man with a lot of facial hair. And then, who else? I mean, like, I'm trying to think of different movies or shows that I've seen. Just because I know for a fact there's a fifth.
Yeah.
But it's escaping my mind.
And it all switches, though, too. Like, from what you watch.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's just go with Bradley Cooper.
He's always a good pick.
Yeah, always a good pick. I mean, there's definitely others that I would put in there that I'm just not thinking of right now.
Yeah.
But, again, I gravitate towards, like, brunettes.
Yeah, I have one that you're going to kick yourself.
Oh, no.
Right away.
What's your top 5?
Okay.
No specific order.
No specific order. I gotta put my man Pitbull in. Like,
of course.
I got to. I love that. Like, I love him.
Of course.
Like, I don't know what it is. Like, just his aura, his vibe, just how, like, he presents himself. Like, it's just not even, like, even just on, like, a pass list, but, like, I just would love to meet him. Like, I just love him.
Yeah.
Him. Harry Styles. Uh-huh.
Shoot.
Yeah. Glenn Powell, obviously Glenn Powell. We're a Glenn Powell stan household. We love the guy. I'm gonna go one that I've had a couple edits on TikTok that I've seen that make me re-love him. Ross Lynch.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it Ross Lynch, right? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's just some edits of him, like, dancing and singing that I'm just like, this guy was on Disney Channel?
Yeah.
Huh? But yeah, it's like the music portion. And then, I know we are missing a lot. I'll go to one of my go-to ones too, Michael B. Jordan. Which is so basic. It's so basic, but the man is beautiful.
I mean, he is, like, just very... I don't know, just very, like you said, he's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the word to describe him.
Literally.
Something that I actually want to put on my list, or someone. Oh, hello. I don't know why I said something. That is kind of like a recent realization, I think, I think The Weeknd is pretty attractive.
Really?
I do.
Huh, okay.
I think he's attractive, especially, like, his new album just came out, and I've been vibing to it hard.
Yeah.
But, like, I think, made an actual film with Jenna Ortega and Barry Keoghan, and it's, like, coming out in May or something, and it has to do with his new music, so, I don't know, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I think I'd put him up there. I don't know if that's because he's, like, probably my current favorite artist or not, but...
Yeah, it could be.
Probably.
And, like, the aura and just his music in general.
Yeah.
I know that's, like I said, like, it's so hard to pick a top 5, and it switches all the time, but... Yeah. I have another hard one.
What?
Top 5 anime characters.
Okay, hold on. Like, characters as in, like, oh, I really like this character?
Smash.
Or, like, okay.
Smash.
There we go.
We're smashing characters right now, yeah. We got a buzzball in us and a shot. We're smashing.
No specific order. Levi, of course. Levi Ackerman.
Naturally.
Gojo.
Attack on Titan. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Trying to remember all the shows.
That's fair. I mean, we've done a lot, and
yeah,
gotta go into the characters, but I got you.
Set from what is it called again?
Nina the Starry Bride.
Yeah, was that number?
This is normally what happens.
I think that.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's crazy. I think that was just 3.
Yeah, you're at 3 right now.
4th would be Hawk from Yona of the Dawn. Yep.
I might know your 5th.
Huh?
Nothing. I think I might know your 5th.
I feel like I'm missing someone.
I think I know it.
Because I'm trying to think from, like, different animes. He's a good one, but I don't know.
No, you
Because
think
I'm
so?
kind of thinking, like, the white hair.
Link Click.
Yeah, Link Click. White haired guy from Link
Mhm.
Click. I can't remember either of their names.
I never learned them well.
No, but we just refer to them as white haired and black haired guy.
Yeah, amazing, underrated anime.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
I love that show. I guess technically it's considered like something else.
It's
other than anime, but because it's
I think it's
Chinese.
It's like a Chinese one somehow.
Yeah.
It's like something with a D.
I don't know.
I think I just saw it because I get anime. Thirst traps on my TikTok.
No, Dazai.
Oh my
Dazai
gosh.
is up
Okay,
there.
Top 5. I don't think we could do a top 5. I think we need
It's
at least
hard.
like a 10. You know what I mean? Because I forgot about Bungo.
Stick to your 5.
I will stick to my 5, but I forgot about so many of them. Because I am
Osaku and Bungo.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, it's not crazy. I like him. He's just there's not enough
of him.
He's like a side character almost.
Yeah.
But
like he was kind of the main in a certain arc.
Yeah, he's like a main side character.
Yeah.
So you don't get a lot of him.
Yeah.
But he's very like vital to the plot.
The storyline,
yeah. Listen, I am a sucker for Jean.
There we go.
And Rina.
Yeah.
But
they're not in your top 5?
No, they are. Jean definitely.
Mhm.
Rina, I just want to like run up and give a big hug to. He deserved the world.
Yeah, that was tough. I just came across a TikTok
Please.
of him when he
Please.
takes. Yeah. I don't say anything else, but
Please. Okay. Anyways, John, Gojo, Jinchi, Chuya. Oh my god, I don't have Dazai or Levi.
That's crazy that you'd put Chuya up there above.
I love Chuya. I
I'm
love
Dazai.
I don't know. I love them both. It switches between who I get more edits of in the moment.
I haven't.
Like, the thing, because Dazai, there's more screen time with Dazai.
Yeah. I think that's why.
I want more Chuya. I think it's just, they both have the same vibe, but I think I like Chuya's vibe a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Just the fact of, like, what he is and his so nonchalantness, like, with his hands in his pockets. Every time he fights, Dazai's a little different. And I don't know, I just like how he gets so riled up so easily, too.
Yeah.
But, like, it's so it's so hard to do that.
Yeah.
Because I also love Levi.
Yeah, but just go with your heart. What's your top 5 right now? You said Jean, Gojo,
Jinchi. Chuya.
You have one more slot.
Yeah. Because then there's Tomoe, and there's Hawk, and all the dragons, the green and the white hair. Oh my god, it's so hard.
It helps you. I mean, like, I guess you already have Jean on there, but like,
yeah, I think I'm gonna go Tomoe.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go that route, and I think I'm gonna take him.
Okay.
Him. I know I can't have a 6th, but it's really close with. And don't crucify me, I'm not good with names of anime characters, but the white-haired dragon.
I don't remember his name.
Jinchi, I think? No, Jinshi's an,
I have the name Mizuki,
Geisha.
but it's not.
Geisha.
Oh, Geisha? Geisha is one of them,
I think it's
but
Geisha.
I can't remember if
I
it
think
is or
Geisha.
isn't the white hair.
Misuki is the snake in
Is in
Kamasami Kiss.
Yeah.
For the longest time, fun fact, I couldn't say Kamasami kiss.
Kami-sama.
Kami-sama kiss. I can't say it now. I used to go, what did I say?
Kibiki. Or
Kimiki.
Yeah, something.
I just would never say it. And I would just
butcher
go, kiba kiss.
Yeah.
But I do a really fun thing where I fall asleep to TV every night, and it has been Yona of the Dawn and Kami-sama kiss. I almost messed it up again. And those have been my two right now. Through college, it was Finding Nemo.
Yeah, of course.
So I went through a really fun phase of watching Finding Nemo every night. But I have moved on to those two, and DJ hates it. The other day I went to put it on, and he said, "Can we please watch something else?" I said, "We're going to sleep." He goes, "Can you put something on other than this?" And I was like, fine. So we settled on the Big Bang Theory.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. We'll go to our other one that we had. Ranking candy.
Ranking candies, you go first.
Okay.
And it includes chocolate.
Yeah, we didn't decide it.
Like, in my mind, it's like candy bars.
Okay.
And, like, I don't know.
I'm a sucker for a Mr. Good bar. Yeah, don't look at me like that. I love Mr. Good bar. Rolos. Wait, not Rolos. Yeah. The little ones with the caramel in it.
Yeah, those are Rolos.
Yeah, I love Rolos. I kept popping them. I was so happy because you and Kenzie weren't eating them, and I'd walk by and I'd pop a Rolo.
Yeah, I didn't throw them out specifically because I knew you were eating them.
Yeah. Reese's. I call them Reese's. Don't come for me if you call them Reese's.
I say Reese's.
Me too, but I've been multiple times. It's Reese's.
Well,
I'll call it Reese's if I want to call it Reese's.
Yeah, my foot will go up your ass. I'll call it what I want.
Ooh. I like a good Hershey's bar. Like just a plain. Or like Hershey Kiss. Like just a Hershey. Like, I like a good little Hershey.
Get like heat from that.
Mm-mm.
I love just like a solid chocolate.
Mr. Good Bar is Hershey's just a little bit of
peanuts,
yeah,
which it's not bad.
No.
I was a little too judgmental, but
it's fine. I'm trying to think. The other like chocolatey thing, other than that like thing we found in Ireland, which I don't know what those are called.
Oh, they're like rock candies?
So, I have no idea. It's very good. But I'll just go, would you include chocolate covered Oreo as one? Or is that like too
not
fancy?
really.
Okay. That's like
but
one
if
that
you
I
want
go
to.
No. I'll think of something else. I'll probably go with a good Kit Kat.
Yeah.
I do like a Kit Kat. I did go through a phase where I loved Sour Patch watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
Watermelon Sour Patches, whatever they are. But I'm not a huge candy person. Like straight like candy.
I'm not either. I'm more of a chocolate person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like rather than
mini chocolate chips.
What?
Mini chocolate chips.
I would not count those.
Bro, we eat bags on bags on bags.
I would not.
The same thing as a Hershey Kiss, just miniature.
I wouldn't count Hershey Kisses. I would count a Hershey bar. Oh wait, no, I would count Hershey Kiss. I would not count chocolate chips.
It's the same thing as a Hershey Kiss, just miniature.
They're parcels in a bag for cooking.
But
that we eat.
Candy, it's chocolate.
Alright, I'll accept it.
Go.
Okay. Just like a...
Why'd it bounce out like that? Why'd it bounce out like that?
What do you say for me?
Yeah, bitch, you didn't even make it. You like missed.
I was going for the backboard. Oh, okay. Solid Hershey chocolate bar.
As your number one?
No, this isn't in any order.
Okay.
Solid Hershey chocolate bar.
Are you okay?
That made it.
Yeah,
nice.
lefty.
Yeah. I'm blanking. This might be a hot take, actually. Sometimes. Oh wait, no, definitely on my list is a Twix. Oh, go! No, I'm right. You're wrong. Wrong. No. What are you talking about?
Okay.
It's
Yeah, they're good.
what are you talking? You had Rolos on your list. Don't come at my Rolos. Who likes Rolos? Me. That's so wrong. That's so
Twix,
wrong.
are you right or left? Remember those commercials?
It don't matter to me.
You don't discriminate.
I don't discriminate. Okay, Hershey, Twix. I'm trying to think of like a non-chocolate to throw in there, and ooh, Lifesavers.
Ooh, okay, those are good.
Yeah.
What flavor?
My favorite. What do you like?
Like the color.
My favorite colors are the pink ones and the light green.
I like green.
Cause well,
I don't know
the
what the differences are.
The
I
dark
don't eat
green
them
is
that
like
much.
green apple.
I like the isn't one
Watermelon is the light green.
Yeah, that's the one I like.
The pink one is like
Peach, maybe?
I don't think it's peach. I think it's like strawberry, and then the dark red is cherry. Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had a Lifesaver in.
That's always my go-to, like, movie theater candy.
The gummy ones?
Yeah,
I know,
but I've never, I haven't been to a movie theater in, like, a hot minute.
No, we brought some home for you, though.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
I think I'd put Snickers on the list. Don't come at me for that. I mean, like, that's a hit or miss. Now, if you said Three Musketeer, I would have smacked you right across the face. Because that's just straight up wrong. If one of your favorite candies is Three Musketeers,
grow up.
Grow up.
Grow up.
I don't know, a fifth one? I mean, if we're counting it as a candy, then chocolate chips, but...
You know, there's, Skittles.
M&Ms. Never got into Skittles. I think probably M&Ms would be
Starburst?
my fifth. They're not in my top 5.
Fair. What kind of M&Ms, though?
My favorite is probably the pretzel M&Ms. Wait, it's chocolate-covered pretzels.
I don't like chocolate-covered pretzels.
You don't like the sweet and salty?
No, I don't like sweet and salty.
Oh,
I don't like that mix.
Foul.
Yeah, no. I like the caramel. Well, I don't know about it.
The caramel?
I went through a phase. Dog. I would eat the fucking. Oh. I would eat the big freaking bags of that stuff.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, my second is probably like the small minis. I love the minis.
Oh my
and then the small ones that is just like a crunch. So you know how Las Vegas? Well, yeah, it's just like just a crunch on the inside. You know, in Vegas and like New York, they have the M&M stores. They'll have like these small. They're not as small as the minis, but there's smaller versions of the pretzel ones that is just like a crunch in the middle. So I like those.
Okay. Oh my god, I forgot. I loved. I don't know anymore. I haven't had them in so long, but I went through a phase where my favorite candy was Swedish Fish.
Oh.
Yeah, I went through a
big
phase of those.
Those are nasty.
I think once I had my braces, I stopped eating them because you're not really supposed to eat all that, and then I just never picked back up with them. Like, it was like one of those things,
like pure wax.
Yeah, it's like, well, it was like, well, I don't want to go that far.
No,
but I went like since I hadn't had them in so long, because I had my braces for like over 2 years, 2-ish years or over 2 years. It's like one of those things, out of sight, out of mind. You never have them for that long.
Yeah.
I never really tried them again. Never had them around, so I got out of that phase. But that was a really big phase for me. Like every holiday, I was getting Swedish Fish.
I think my mom used to like those. I think they're nasty. You know what's actually pretty good? I feel like it's underrated. Twizzlers.
Yeah,
have to be in the
I'm a
mood.
Twizzler. I like Twizzlers. Yeah, same. I don't. It's just like any kind of candy that's not chocolate. We don't really ever have
Yeah.
in the house. So
Yeah.
it's just hit or miss.
We have like a lot of candy in the house right now.
Yeah, we just had 2 birthdays, so
Yeah.
me and Mackenzie, and we got a ton of chocolate. And for Christmas, we got chocolate stuff. For
And
Christmas
Valentine's Day is coming up, so there's gonna be more.
Even more chocolate. You know, DJ still has not asked me to be his Valentine.
What a whore!
He never does. He thinks that he doesn't have to because we've been dating for like over 2 years.
He's so fake.
Yeah, he said just because we're dating, I don't have to ask you. It's just assumed.
Get out of here.
It keeps the relationship fun.
Yeah.
Like,
and I feel like
grow up.
grow up.
It's just a cute little thing. Grow up. It doesn't
No, it's
mean
not
anything.
surprising though that DJ.
Yeah, I mean, shocker. I mean, Valentine's is like it's a fake holiday. Like, you know, they just made it up because they want you to spend money, but it's just fun. It's like an all little fun thing. Like, who cares? Like, just go out to dinner. Just be like, hey.
It's on a Friday this year that you guys can go out and stuff. I'll drop the hint for him. Don't worry.
Yeah. Tell him to grow up.
I'll get him in line.
I've tried. Obviously,
he might not actually listen to me, but I might bully him into it.
Yeah, it's
if Kenzie and I do it at the same time,
it's pretty easy.
Into a corner.
Yeah. Do it while he's playing his PC. Because, like, then he'll just, like, listen to whatever you say and be like, okay, can you leave me alone now?
Yeah.
It's great.
But he might forget. But
no, because he'll be like, you bothered me while I played my PC.
So you've been through this before?
Yeah. I got him banned from a game because I needed him to move his car the one time, and he hasn't let me live that down.
Oh, was that the day that...
Yeah, where you thought I was going to kill him. Yeah.
You got banned from a game?
Yeah, because I guess it was like, I don't really understand this whole like gaming thing, but it's like ranked play or like something.
Okay.
And I guess because he left or like didn't play for long enough, he got like
if you don't
kicked out and banned. Yeah, I don't really know how it works.
It's crazy that you get banned.
Could have swore he was playing it the next day. So was he really banned or was he
probably just like booted from it? Yeah, honestly,
and lost probably points.
Yeah,
grow up.
Yeah, no one cares.
Grow up.
No one cares.
Oh my gosh, talk to me when you get paid for it. You know. But down that thing.
She's gone.
I'm proud of you. But we will. It's been a while, so we will probably.
See all that
it's fine.
It's okay.
We're gonna wrap this up. This was our first episode of the Out of Pocket podcast or Out of Pocket Pod.
Yeah, Out of Pocket Pod. I feel like it went pretty well.
I do too. The last thing that we kind of wanted to hit just briefly is. I think I actually did say it earlier that we are going to try and set up some social media accounts. And I'll just recap it. We want to do clips on TikTok, full videos on YouTube, and just an actual listening channel on Spotify and stuff.
Yeah. And we have Instagram page as well.
Yes.
That everything, when this is posted and probably on the full episodes on Spotify and YouTube, there'll probably be like links.
Yeah, somewhere. We'll like announce it on there and do kind of use it like TikTok, post little fun clips or maybe even bloopers or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, that's all we got for today for our first episode. Like I said, this is the Out of Pocket Pod. I'm Kayla.
I'm Trinity.
And thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next week.
Peace and love.
Woo! With a new drink. So.